For sure, you heard about Trump's aggressive intentions to buy or take by force Greenland from Denmark, a European country and an ally. His interest might be motivated by the natural resources of this territory and also by its geographical position. Geography always played a huge role in political decisions throughout history. There are other territories that could become also very interesting for their position and resources. For example, Antarctica. Who owns it, you might wonder? Here is the answer. Our channel is supported by you. Please consider becoming a subscriber to have access to the latest materials. Thank you. So, who owns Antarctica? This continent is unique in that it is not owned by any single country. Instead, it is governed by the Antarctic Treaty, signed on December 1st, 1959, which designates the continent for peaceful purposes and scientific research only. Currently, 54 nations are parties to this treaty, making it a model of international cooperation. While no nation owns Antarctica outright, several countries have made territorial claims. The primary claimants include Australia, which holds the largest claim, covering about 42% of the continent, Argentina, Chile, France, Norway, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. These countries assert their claims based on historical exploration and geographical proximity, but these claims are held in abeyance under the treaty, meaning they do not confer sovereignty. In addition to these claimants, numerous other nations maintain research stations on the continent, including the United States, China, and Russia, reflecting a broad international interest in Antarctic exploration and research. The Antarctic Treaty outlines specific activities that are permitted in Antarctica, emphasizing peaceful use and scientific research. The treaty guarantees freedom of scientific investigation and promotes international cooperation in research efforts. Countries are required to share their research plans and results freely, fostering collaboration among nations. The Protocol on Environmental Protection to the Antarctic Treaty designates Antarctica as a natural reserve dedicated to peace and science. It prohibits all activities related to mineral resources except for scientific research, ensuring the protection of the environment and ecosystems. All activities in Antarctica must be for peaceful purposes. Military activities, including the establishment of military bases or weapons testing, are strictly prohibited. While tourism is allowed, it is regulated to minimize environmental impact. Guidelines have been established for tourist expeditions, and operators must report on their activities. The treaty also allows for biological prospecting as long as it adheres to the principles of scientific research and environmental protection. Parties to the treaty are obligated to inform each other about their activities and facilitate inspections to ensure compliance with the treaty's provisions. But the existence of this treaty is not bulletproof. Increased interest in the mineral, genetic, and marine resources of Antarctica poses a significant threat. Countries like China and Russia are particularly keen on asserting their claims to these resources, which could lead to unilateral actions such as mining or commercial fishing that violate the treaty's principles of non-exploitation and conservation. Such actions would challenge the treaty's foundational agreements regarding territorial sovereignty and resource management. Also, the growing geopolitical rivalry among nations in recent years, especially involving major powers like China, Russia, and Western countries, can create conflicts over territorial claims and resource rights. If disputes escalate into confrontations or military posturing, it could destabilize the cooperative framework established by the treaty. Climate change is affecting Antarctica's environment, leading to ice melting and altering ecosystems. These changes may prompt nations to reconsider their commitments to the treaty if they perceive immediate threats to their interests or security, potentially leading to calls for more aggressive resource utilization. Thank you for watching.